Big Zach.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 from the field.
Oh my God! I'm telling with my Brunson.
With their offensive.
I just feel like if I can get DeRozan to come off that UCLA cut a little bit harder, we'll be decent, man. Coach want to focus on defense, but hey, DeRozan, hey, gang, bro. We in New York, bro. You hear me, gang? We ain't trying to hear that shit. It's tough. What up? This is a dual game, bro. We back, bro. Man, I'm in that. What, nigga? Do you know how I'm from? Bro, we in that pendant like Jason. It's who? Boy, we in them crispy thing. All them bitches on that iron board. Let's get it. Shut up. Let's get it. Now I'm out here in my Devin Booker, bro. Fuck the Suns, bro. Fuck Dylan Brooks. Fuck everybody in the NBA right now, man. It's tough, bro. Shout out Curry the Ghost. Let's hoop. Come on, baby. Ooh. Well, we in New York with it.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Kings have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the New York Knicks? The NBA postseason coming up next.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's
Technical.
And for New York,
all right,
OG
let's hoop.
Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges.
Well, we in New York, right up with the Kobe Sabrinas, boy, and I'm up top.
You look at Sacramento. Their home crowd
I got
is fired
Brunson.
up for this Game
Don't
3. You can
shoot
certainly
that.
feel it here in the arena. These
I'm
finals
out.
have been even.
Don't
1-1
touch
so
me.
far. So tonight is
All right, going down, let's hoop.
Walking around
Don't get it
today.
You can't touch me like that.
About this series, I expect a loud arena. And watching warm-ups, I'll tell you what.
Bro, come on, bro. We can't let Cat wake up that this time, bro.
Towns to finish with strength anytime he has.
Okay, Zach, I need you to hoop, though, because they be trying to pay me these fucking.
MP against Brunson.
Give me one. Yeah.
Bean passes to Ginobili. Sabonis sets the bid for MP. Out to DeRozan. Back at 4.
Bro, oh my God.
It's over Anunoby. DeRozan's
That's my board.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall.
I see him corner.
You know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
DeRozan on the wing.
Keegan, set the play up. Forgot.
Ginobili fires the
One for the
three,
kid.
and the 3 ball is
Boom,
good.
we in New York.
Taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Touch me.
Brunson against MP.
Here.
And the shot is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Levine gets to Ginobili.
Hey, that's one for the kid. Stop touching me.
Second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
That's a can by me.
And it's one of the toughest teams, certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
I see a pass to me. Why did I see I have the ball, boy?
Good help along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at him. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
The Kings trail by
That
4.
will do it.
Outside DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Three-pointer. And stolen by Hart. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Brunson.
Damn it, bro. Tell me what you say. Oh, man, it's Sabrina's, bro. It's who? I got this man, because he swear he coke, man.
And it's an inch with the ball. Robinson finds Clarkson.
Don't touch me.
Right side Towns. Over Sharich. And it's
But that's it.
And you can't be careless around Sarge. When
Big
he's
shoe.
on you, he is looking to send that one back.
And here we
I got
go.
Carl.
Peyton's got it.
He broke.
McBride on the wing. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks.
Damn it.
And we're back with you as these two teams do that in their quest for an NBA championship. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
So far, they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find
And now let's swing it over to Allen LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Sacramento's head athletic trainer gave me an update. It appears that it's a severe migraine headache. Not just pain, but it's also impacting vision and making it very hard to play.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
First team on the floor is confirmed. Will be reviewed.
Wow.
The more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in, they've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
Wow. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Robinson. There's Clarkson.
That's it.
And stolen by MP.
Don't touch me all the way to the rim, though. Hey!
MP finishing at the other end.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
McBride passes to Towns.
Look, that's the cat with you.
Shot clock at 6.
Cat with you. That's the
New
cat
York
with you.
needs to get off
That's
the
a hand
shot.
by the kid.
They get the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's a lesson.
I gotta get
Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details.
Knock him down, Mark.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket.
That's it.
And the foul called on MP.
Wow.
That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, after picking up his 3rd foul, they may sit him
Wow,
the rest of the
bro.
half.
Jalen Brunson.
Come on,
checked
baby.
in for Gary Payton. Sacramento
That's
also making
it.
some changes. Jones comes in for McDermott, and Levine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Jones is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Dennis Schroeder.
Hold it down.
For the first half, fairly evened out early in this one. It's the Knicks up by 4.
No tick.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the
That
3rd
shit
quarter.
crazy. I'm not hooping.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. And that about wraps it up.
We not hooping.
And we're back with you,
We're
all
down
set
4.
to bring you more action
We
from
up
Game
top
3.
with it.
Really an
not
incredible
winning
game
tip
from
off.
Malik Monk.
Well, we'll find out
Don't
if
get
they
him
were able to
moving.
find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up
In
in
New
the
York.
locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court right now for the Kings. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Zach Levine is out there with MP. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He picked up 38 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 4. He and his team are really clicking right now. I'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year.
I ain't mad at you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Back out to Levine. MP with a screen on Bridges.
He the one with the headache.
MP outside. It's deflected. Levine passes to MP.
That's one for the leg.
MP gets it.
And they're passing the ball
Let's
very crisply here.
And here's Brunson.
I got 3
He'll bring it up
fouls.
for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lets it go
Oh my
from
God.
deep. And the Knicks miss again.
Big Zach.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 from the field.
Oh my God. I'm telling lie with mine, Brunson.
Impressed with their offensive execution.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive dunk.
Touch me like that. I seen that.
To end the run. And
I'm out.
And pulls it down.
Don't chase me.
What is he thinking right now? He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here
It's tough.
The Kings trail by 3.
Zach, set it up.
They've got Robinson. Carl Anthony Towns
Can't guard me.
Gary Payton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's McBride in at the point guard position.
I got 12 points and it's a green.
And here are the Knicks.
Foul. That's a cat.
Payton kicks to Clarkson.
That's a big ass hand.
Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. Ginobili can't hit.
And trying to come up and put the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish.
I'll try him, bro.
Clarkson as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow.
Clarkson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New York. Here's McBride. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. MP passes to Levine. Back to MP. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. McBride on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. Nifty move. And it's good on the wing. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain that.
Pass to MP. And that time, also a missed shot.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
It's a defender doing just enough.
Wants to get it to Robinson and up.
That's a big ass hand by the kid.
With the rebound. The Kings trail by 10.
Stop touching me. Hey.
MP powers through the contact inside.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Pass to Towns. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
There's the screen. Ginobili, that's for 2. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Jalen Brunson.
Touch me like that,
it's the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that's it. The free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. The Knicks leading by 7. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. Brunson against MP. Brunson the pass to Hart. Right side Towns. Murray rips down the board.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking. He
that
certainly
shit.
had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Anunoby. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Train from outside.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Brunson being aggressive.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
DeRozan and stolen by Hart. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
MP off target from outside.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
And so is Ginobili bringing it up now for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 14. Lets it fly from 18. Towns with the rebound. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. MP
meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Brunson. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Knicks.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
With a sensational win here in Game 3. They're going to be just 2 wins away from lifting the trophy.
Yeah, and it's just a massive win. There's history behind it. The team that wins Game 3 to take a 2-1 lead almost always wins the series. So while I wouldn't start etching their name on the trophy just yet, I would certainly have to call them the favorites at this point.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jalen Brunson.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were a huge factor.
And there is
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A tough loss for you tonight, MP. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Good game, man.